Alright, looking through all the hard goods. They had this big Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock bundle. The only thing I took out of it was the kick pedal for the bass. Sells for like almost 20 bucks. And check out this vintage RC from Tyco. With the box, it's in there. The remote is not in there. What's going on, guys? So a little different of a format in today's video. Started out just showing you the bins first. I just came out, it's 9:35 now. And I just had an amazing haul out of there. One of the best I've had in a long time. I don't know what kind of numbers we're looking at, but a lot of good stuff. So thanks for stopping by, and let's continue this sourcing day. Alright, we're going to go in and check out St. Vincent de Paul. So right now I'm on the hunt for vintage track jackets, like tracksuit jackets. I have a decent collection started, some of mine from the past, and I'm going to build up a nice inventory of that, and then maybe like open a Depop store, since that's a good place for vintage stuff. So St. Vincent de Paul had nothing. Now I'm in another spot that's local, and I just already might have found a dress shirt, a brand I had never heard of, but it looked like quality and it felt like quality, and I comped it real quick. Looks like a home run. We'll go over it later when I get home. Alright, so I pulled out 2 shirts out of that store. Their prices went up. She rang me up. I have 3 items. The dress shirt that I was mentioning. I have like a motocross jersey shirt, like a long sleeve t-shirt material, and a youth baseball jersey, a Yankees one. She rings it up and she's like $19 or $18. I was like, what? Shirts there used to be like $3. And she holds up the jersey and goes, this is athletic, this is $8. I'm like, it's a kid's baseball jersey. I was like, I don't want that. So the dress shirt was $5, and the other shirt was $3.50, I believe. So they raised their prices. They used to be like $3, and I would have passed on that dress shirt for $5, but it looks like it's a home run. So I just pulled up in front of Dick's Sporting Goods because I have these golf shoes. These are some seriously good FootJoys, but they got broken cleats on the bottom. Shoes are mint condition. Look at these things, but broken cleats. So I want to replace them. I've had these, oh my God, since like the end of last year, and I've been always meaning to come over here to this place. Then the whole quarantine shutdown happened and never got over here, and just one of those things you keep putting off. But I'm here. I have to get the cleat bottoms, and I bought a putter at the bins this morning. You'll see that at the haul. That needs a new grip. It's all deteriorated. So I'm gonna see if I can get a grip, and I'll replace it myself. So after that, we will go home and we'll go through this haul. Got a lot of good brands to show you, and that shirt is something new to me, and that's what I love the best. I love finding brands I never saw before. It looked like quality, it felt like quality, so I comped the name. Boom, Homer. So that's good. We're gonna share and learn together, and that's what's great about this business. No matter how long you do it, you constantly find something new that you didn't know, and it's a really good selling thing. Alright, not finding a whole lot. Got a few things, but I got one interesting piece. Check this out. Junior Park Ranger, like bucket hat. And it's got all pins from different national parks. Alright, looking through the women's section. Found a couple of jeans. These are the styles I look for. Alright, I have a question for you people out there. I don't know anything about these type of blankets. Does anybody out there sell them? Because this place always has them. They're like those look like they're handmade, like crocheted, old style blankets. Alright, so we're back home. Busy day. I went to the bins. Then I went to St. Vincent de Paul. And then 2 other local thrifts. One I haven't been to in a few weeks. And then one is my normal stop once or maybe twice where they do the dollar clothing sale all the time. So I got something from everywhere except for St. Vincent de Paul. So we'll start with the bins. I think I got like 15 or 16 items are there. It came out to £9, and then 3 items didn't go by weight, they charged separately. So I'll show you everything, and I'm going to start with the clothing. So I didn't get much clothing, surprisingly. Usually it's the other way lately at the bins, where I get a majority of clothes and not many hard goods. So first item up is, I've been selling a lot of bathing suits. Another pair of Hurley Phantoms. It's got like this really crazy color scheme going on. So these are really good. These would be like 15 to 18 bucks. I got a pair of Adriano Goldschmied. If you don't know that brand, AGs. And these are the Prima Crop. They're women's, size 24. So these are a good find. I got a pair of Diesel men's. Diesel jeans. And these are the Zatini model. So that's 3 items of clothing. Alright, I found some shoes. The bins, the shoes are in rough condition. Sneakers are very hard to come by. But these were sitting there surprisingly. And a pair of Uggs. This is the brown suede. So I grabbed a pair of these. These go by weight, no wear on the bottoms, very nice. And then when I was looking through the clothing bin, and once in a while you'll find some weird things just thrown in, and there was a pair of sneakers inside the clothing. And these are Brooks Ghost 11s. So these are excellent condition. These would probably be like a $30 sneaker. So these went by weight as well. Alright, here was another surprise. I found one of these like maybe a month or so ago. And I sold it for like 80 bucks, I believe. Another Wii U gamepad. Make sure it's showing. Really good condition. The last one I had found last time had the charger with it. I came home and plugged it in and it worked. No charger for this. And I have a DS charger, but it doesn't fit this. So I might have to order a plug for this to be able to test it. I don't see any like signs of it being dropped. Usually you could check your corners if there's any cracks, scratches, scrapes, anything. So condition wise, it's excellent. So good chance it works, but I got to get the power plug. Then I think I showed in the video they had that big box of the Rock Band, and I don't even know what was supposed to be in it. But I pulled it out and it was like just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. There was no guitar, there was no drums or anything. But they had the drum pedal, the kick pedal. So I grabbed this out of the box and put it in my bag, goes by weight. So again, this is probably like $1. So good part to have and sell. I found the Jack Nicklaus Polarity Hybrid golf head cover. I found the Radica. Radicas are good handheld games. This is a lighted solitaire. Flip up front. And then I think I showed in the video, when I first got there, I saw these eyeglass cases. 2 of them. One of them does have a pair of glasses in it. I don't think it was anything, but I like to have the hard cases on hand for when I do sell sunglasses. I'll put it in one of these, and I can just put this into a bubble envelope, and off it goes, no damage. So these are basically used for me for shipping. Alright, a few more things I threw in the bag that went by weight. This one is a Graco. This clips over the rail of a baby crib, and it has a light and it plays different music and nature sounds, and has a timer and a light. So I have to put batteries in and test it, but it looks like that. Now this thing is really cool. I almost don't want to sell it. I want to put it up on my shelf behind me. This is a Nerf Original Turbo NFL football. New York Jets. Could have been a better team, would have been nice. But it's still sealed. Still in plastic. And the date on it is 1998. But it's so cool that it's still sealed in 90s. I might want to stick it on my shelf. So we'll see. But another cool find. So all that went by weight. Now let me show you 1, 2, 3 items that I got that were priced individually. Alright, first up, there was a golf bag. It only had like 3 or 4 clubs sitting in it. So I flipped it over, looked at the clubs, and it was Adams, which is nothing really spectacular. Then there was a putter, and I looked at it, and it was on an angle that I was looking, and I saw Odyssey. And I was like, oh, if it's a white hot, we're in business. But it's a dual force Rosie 2. Excellent condition, but the grip is deteriorated. If you touch it, your hands get black and sticky. So that's why when I went to Dick's earlier, I picked up a grip as well. So I'll cut this off and I'll put a new grip on it. And this was $1.50. Alright, so next two items are too big for me to hold, so I'll put them on my table. RC car from Tyco, the Mutator. The box dated 1996, I think it was. This is a pretty big car. It's 16 inches long, 10 inches wide. No controller, so it's just a car, but it's in excellent, like really good condition. So there's that. I had the original box, as you can see. And she charged me $2 for this. I was surprised. Because things like this you have to bring up and they tell you what the price is. And they're always changing their prices. And I asked the female manager, who was always nice to me, and she was like, give me $2. I was like, done. When I was waiting for new bins, these are over on the side where they put like certain hard goods that they don't leave in the bins. And I saw this bin sitting there, and I looked through them. And when the manager came out, I said, excuse me, how much for these balls? And she said, $5. So I just paused and went, And she went, is that good? And I said, maybe, maybe not. So she said, what do you want to give me? I said, $3. She said, done. She's really cool with me. So she took them up to the front. Different styles of baseballs that are in here. There's 8 of this style. It says official league, and the style number is DBL3. Okay? So there's 8 of those balls. They do decent. Then the rest of these say official Major League Baseball, and some of them have team logos on them. And I did forget one item. I had it hanging on the side. Found me another Nike track jacket to go with my collection. Just a rip. It has the swish on the side, blue and white striped on the sleeve. It says Sporting Excellence inside the collar, and it's got like a white cotton lining. Alright, the second stop at St. Vincent was a dud, had nothing. Third stop, the local thrift. I got this Fox Racing, Fox 180. Fox is like motocross stuff. I don't know if it carries over into BMX or not, but this is like a lightweight racing jersey. This was $3, and they have some decent comps.
It's time for the moment you've been waiting for.
Alright, this is the shirt that's a great bolo that I just learned today. I saw it. It looked like quality. When I felt it, you could tell it's really good. It's 100% silk. It's got unique, like thick and shorter buttons. So here's the brand, Stefano Ricci. I had never seen that before, and I don't think I've ever even heard of it. But once I said, let me look it up. It could be something. It's got the little tag on the side here. 100% silk, made in Italy. And I'm not going to run this comp with the other comps. I'll show you what's comping on this now. Let's scroll through it. So as you can see, the comps are all over the place, from maybe 50, 60 bucks. We had a 70s. Then we're jumping up. Here's a 96. Then, whoa, here's a $250 one, pre-owned. Here's another pre-owned $255. So this is a very expensive shirt. Then there's a 71, 151, new, all over the place. So it's obviously a good price, but I didn't know exactly where I was going to have to price it at. So I listed mine at $225 with best offer, and in one day I had a couple of offers come in, but then one for $150. I decided to accept it because I figured this might be long tail and not many people are buying at this price point, so I jumped on the $150. Now here's from the website, stefanoricci.com. You could just see the prices. Look at the prices of these t-shirts. Now here's their dress shirts. Looks like $750 and up for a single dress shirt. Some are over $1,000. And I looked it up, and this store only has 3 locations in the United States. One on Park Avenue in New York City, one in Vegas, and one on Rodeo Drive in LA. Here's their pants. Look at the prices of the jeans. $1,000 plus. So this is an extremely high-end brand. So the odds of finding it in a thrift store are going to be rare, but it is a good brand to have in your mind and look out for. You can thank Stefano for the bolo on Stefano Ricci. Now let me show you what I got from my third stop where they do the dollar clothing all the time. Only got 5 items, only cost me $5 plus tax. Got a Nike Golf Tour Pro Dry Fit Polo. It's like in a cobalt blue, just a 3-button men's golf polo. And I got 2 pair of Miss Me jeans. They're women's jeans, Miss Me. And the other one is more of a lighter wash. Has like this fleur de lis, like the Saints design on the pocket. Miss Me jeans. And I just found 2 hats. This one is Super Bowl 30 from 1996. I wonder how many people would just pass this by. Caught my eye, I looked it up. It's just like a bucket hat. Fishing hat says Junior Ranger on it. But then look at these pins. So I comped every pin individually, and that's how I'm going to sell them. They actually range some good money from about $6 or $8 upwards to $25. So altogether, they should sell about $118 total. And that hat cost me $1. Alright, so out of everything I just showed you, the bins cost $22.25. 9 pounds and then 3 items that paid separately. St. Vincent de Paul was a 0. The third stop, which was a local thrift, I spent $8 for the 2 shirts. And in the last stop, which is the local thrift where it does dollar clothing, everything was $1. I spent $5. So for everything I showed you, I spent a total of $35 and change. But I got some serious profit. Now here's the comps on everything. an excellent haul for one day. 4 quick stops and I was home by noon. But tons of profit to be made here. So hopefully you learned, most importantly, when I do these videos, my #1 priority is to make money. That's what I'm doing for work. Secondly is to share what I'm finding so we can learn together. Just like that Stefano Ricci, never knew it, found it. It's awesome to be able to show it to you. If you find it, you know, that's an expensive shirt right there. So that's the point of making these videos. So I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.